Huddle 2023. It's India's largest beach startup festival. So, how do you feel becoming a part of the entrepreneurial community?
Well, I don't know about the entrepreneurial community. It's more about the beach community. As you can see by my hair, and I'm actually wearing shoes today for the first time in a long time. Having shifted to Goa, I love being at the beach. So any invitation to come down if I have to work and at the beach, it's a great combination. But I think for me as a cricket player who made the transition in a apartheid era South Africa where there was no international sport, I have a Bachelor of Commerce degree because I worked at a bank when I retired. So I've had the opportunity to be in so many different fields, and hopefully some of the experience that I have can make a small difference, because that's all we're looking for. We're not looking for 1,000% growth. We're just looking for small things that we can then scale up, and especially about improving and innovation. I mean, there's so many things, so many correlations between business and between sport, especially cricket that I'm involved in, that I'm actually excited, hopefully, of making a small contribution.
Okay, so you talked about the relation between sports and entrepreneurship. As a cricketer, how can you relate entrepreneurship with a sportsman journey?
Well, I think what's important, obviously, is innovation. You can't just sell something that somebody else is selling and think you're going to do better than them. The product or the service that you're supplying, you have to be innovative about. And sometimes innovation is not always a brand new thought that no one else, or a brand new vision. Sometimes it's seeing something slightly differently. I mean, I used to be a fielder that people thought was a groundbreaker, but I was still fielding. So innovation for me was just doing things slightly differently to what the rest of the market was doing. It wasn't something that was a breakthrough, or I was just being me, being very authentic and having I'd love to field. So often innovation is just about a slightly different perspective. So, I'm really hoping that I can add, as I said, some value. And also as a sports person, you got to work on the process, not the outcome. Because as an entrepreneur, you will fail. There's no guarantee for success, but that doesn't mean you're not doing the right thing or you're not on the right path. It's often those small steps where we fail that take us further forward and get us to the end goal. So I think that's two of the correlations with cricket and business, especially around being a startup company. Those lessons, I have experienced them as a cricket player, and I'm sure there are many startup CEOs and founders who will be going through the same thing. But don't get discouraged, keep going.
Okay, so one last question. What is the advice you want to give to the entrepreneurs in Kerala and India?
Well, I think the exciting thing about being an entrepreneur in India and Kerala is that the scalability opportunity is that once you've got a product and you've nailed it down and you're delivering it and you've found your market, it's so quickly scalable just because the number of people in India. I mean, everybody wants to come to India, Western countries, they want to bring their products into India. So that scalability is incredible. So, but just make sure that, everyone thinks, well, I just need 1% of the market. I don't need 50%. And it's too easy then to get a bit lazy. You still need to deliver top-class product in India, because people now, Indian engineers, they've landed rockets on the dark side of the moon. There's no other country that's done that. So you can't bull dust anybody anymore. People know what they want, and you have to deliver that. But as a startup, the scalability must excite you.